Good morning and welcome to Good Golly Wonderpants.
That's a good one. I
I
like
like
that
that one.
one.
I like that one as well. I'm your host of the most, and that's not a lot. It's me, Demon Lead. And to my side, we have my co-pilot.
Wrong
Wrong
side.
side. To be fair, it'd be right if it was not mirrored. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And to this side, we have my
you done
co-pilot.
fucked up.
Fuck off. You're taking the wind out my
This
sails, you
is
cunt.
Andrew. Well, you said I'm a co-pilot, so really we want to be gliding above the wind, kind of thing. We got snacks on the left, snacks on the right. If you need to fucking get out the plane, I guess you'll have to die. Welcome to the podcast, boys.
Your camera hiccuped and froze for a minute.
Oh
Um,
shit.
well, it's alright, you're back now. Anyway, I've got my tea with me, so I think we should get into our week.
Yeah, let's get right into the week.
Fucking hate you. I fucking hate you, man. Right, so, how's your week been?
Week's been pretty good. Been playing some more Call of Duty. That game's hard as balls when you're playing on hard because it's
Is
not
it?
exactly 100% clear where you're supposed to go all the time. So it's the whole game's difficulty is centered around, are you where you're supposed to be? Well, it's easy as shit. Are you not? Well, you die in a second. Like,
Wait, isn't the
if you
premise just
missing,
isn't the
hmm?
premise to shoot the foreigners? You should be fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've had plenty of experience, but no. If you try and shoot the foreigner from like afar, if you try and shoot the foreigner up too close, if they say go to the right and then you go forward and then to the right, in all those scenarios, they will shoot you in 1 second on hard mode. Like
Ah,
there's no wiggle room. They just kill you.
wiggle, wiggle,
So
wiggle.
yeah, we all heard that song in our heads. So yeah, no, I got really fucking stressed at it. Got really annoyed, especially since the story was turning a little bit more shit. So I played a bunch of EU4, got my Ottoman Empire big and strong, making
Strong.
fucking making 22 cats a day, about to attack the Mamluks, about to
Did
start
you say you're making 22 cats a day? As
the
in,
cats.
oh, I thought you said cats as in like felines.
Nah, but I'm making 20 of those as well.
Oh, a
Where my
pussy.
cat girls out there. Hey, you know where you are.
Yeah, anime.
Kawaii desu na, 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 na. What are we doing?
That song's not even fucking Japanese.
Yeah, well,
Swedish.
it's Japanese as shit. Okay, it
It's
doesn't
the
matter.
most anime thing to come out of Sweden.
Um, yeah, I also played some more Hitman again.
You mean
Um,
shit, man?
eh, um, game's really good. I wanna maybe learn how to speedrun it. It's that good. So
Ooh.
yeah, maybe you might see me start streaming again if I have the time. If I don't, whatever.
Oh, you need to get back into your streams. I find them entertaining.
Are ye?
Yeah,
Are
man.
ye?
Yeah, I
Okay,
I
okay.
like
No,
encoding my stream.
well, they're all right, but I fucking want to die sometimes. But I'll get back into both. Fuck it. Do you want to hear about my coding week as well?
Yeah, man. It's our week. It's not our gaming week anymore. It's the
Yeah,
reason we
true.
retcon that
Uh,
shit.
I've been working with nodes. Fucking my software engineer lecturer has been telling me, do all the node shit. Okay, you're a nerd, but do all the node shit.
I got
So,
no idea what that is. I'm
okay,
very lost.
time to teach you about a little bit of Andrew's coding lesson. Binary linked, binary tree linked list. So a linked list, yeah, is where, okay, even before that, for the very, very beginning. So you have your RAM, yeah, and in your RAM are tiny little blocks, yeah, And all of those blocks are what's called memory locations, okay? So what you do is in coding, you could point to specific memory locations, and that point is called a pointer. So what do you do with that pointer? Well, you can fucking get a class to point to another fucking class, and you can store data like that. But if you want to make it like a tree, you could make it point to two at a time, and then you could get more ordered data. So I've been doing that. That's me. That's fucking me.
Can I fucking end myself now?
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Perfect.
I want to because he's asked me to do weird shit like rotate the tree. How the fuck am I supposed to rotate the tree?
Well, I mean, usually you dig it up and turn around, right? Thank you. We're gonna be here all week.
Uh
Oh.
trying to think if I played anything else. I watched a movie
Oh,
called The Aviator. I don't know if I talked about it last week.
I
Did I?
honestly thought you were about to say I watched a movie called The Atheist.
There's a movie called The Atheist.
Probably. Probably like directed by the Westboro Baptist Church.
I mean, have you ever heard of the movie God's Not Dead?
That's a lie.
It's really fucking shit, and it got a sequel.
Oh my god, why did that shit get a sequel? Why did
um,
that thing even should we move
Christians like that kind of
should we
movie.
move on to my week?
Yeah.
Right, so, 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 what have I been doing this week? Uni work, lots of fucking uni work. It's actually depressing.
No depressorinos, please.
No depressorinos on the stream marinos.
Uh,
Um, that's right. So I've been doing a bit of the old payday. Been getting into that. Actually quite good. Quite good. Um,
yeah.
what is it? I've gone up from overkill to what is it? I've still got payday up, so maybe I can find out what mission what difficulty I'm on. Mayhem difficulty. Here we go. So I'm on
Whoa.
mayhem difficulty. It's all good. Having good
Sounds pretty
times.
hard. Sounds pretty hard.
It's not the hardest, but I don't think I could go any higher. I'm playing by myself.
Oh yeah, true. You
Yeah.
need like squad.
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 Gang.
Does this scare
Uh,
you? What if I hold it like this?
you still having fun with it, or
Oh,
fucking is it just like out of habit at this point? You
um,
know.
I enjoy Payday. Yeah. Like, thing is with me, I'm not one of those who will micromanage and like swap out fucking builds and shit for
Do you hear that shit? I almost dropped my fucking mic. But yeah,
again.
go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm constantly dropping this thing. I'll
Drop
show
the
you
mic.
why. It's because the thingy is the wrong way round, and I could put it the right way round, but it goes all wiggly wobbly. But it's so good. I'll just do it like that, and then it won't fall over anymore. Do go on.
Fuck's sake. So yeah, I'm not one for like micromanaging and swapping out builds and shit to best suit the situation. I'm a
Mhm.
kind of give me something that works and I'll run with it until the end of time. Um, so I found a pistol build and I've been running the pistol build for the longest time. Yeah, it's great though because I got dual wield fucking revolvers, so I'll go in like pow 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 pow. Yeah, so basically the revolvers are good for taking out big heavy enemies, which is sounds counterintuitive, but it works really well. And then
when
the little pistols for taking out like everyone else.
when are you going to bed tonight? This is a related question.
I don't know. I'll probably complete some more more missions. I might even do some more graphics work because I've got to rework some of it.
You want to stream it together?
Bit of payday.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
sick.
End the stream, then restart it up playing payday.
What now?
No, not now, you twat.
That's fucking retarded, I was about to say.
I would have said. I would have said.
But yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
what's the sense?
yeah,
A little bit petty.
yeah. I didn't know you didn't know you had payday. Did you get the ultimate thing? Well,
What do you mean?
they got
Let's
bored and
take a look.
went, "Here's the ultimate pack," which is basically the same thing but it has all the DLC.
Let's take a look.
Basically, it's
I got Payday the Heist 2, and it's got a lot of DLC on it.
yeah.
Not everything, but a lot.
The ultimate bundle basically is, oh yeah, we upgrade you to all have owning all the DLC, and that's the ultimate bundle.
Right.
You can't buy Payday 2 by itself anymore.
Okay. I don't think I do have the Ultimate Bundle then.
Yeah, it's alright. It's like it means you got all the DLC. The only one that it doesn't give you is the fucking H3 one, but as I don't care about them,
That's
Nope.
some fucking cringy DLC right there. You know?
hey, it's not as bad as having John Wick in the game. John Wick needs your help.
Fucking the real Fortnite, okay?
The real Fortnite. I said the real Fortnite. Oh my god.
I said the real Fortnite.
Mate, why is that not a thing? Like, I want the real John Wick. It's like fucking John Wick. I said the real one, Payday 2 John Wick. I said the real John Wick, fucking Fortnite. Perfection. Why is John Wick in so many fucking games?
I don't know. He shoots people, man. People
Like,
like
he
John
should.
Wick.
I still need to see that movie. Like, it's on my list. Apparently, it's
It's
good.
pretty good, but people hype it up too much. But it's like definitely something you should watch. Yeah.
Eh.
Keanu Reeves got actual gun training to like do the movie.
I thought you
Like-
had to say Keanu Reeves actually got some fucking acting after Matrix. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
he did.
He hadn't.
did.
He's not had a good career after
Yeah, he
Matrix.
has. He directs movies. Sorry, yeah, he's a producer and director.
Yeah, but as an actor, he has not had many movies.
No, because he doesn't need to. I don't think. I think he was trying to make his own kind of empire kind of thing.
As you did.
Not in terms of like movie empire. In terms of like he was actually working closely with another guy, and he was making martial arts movies with that guy.
I know. I know.
Mhm.
He was in The Day the Earth Stood Still, the remake, and that was bang average.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, true. But him, that guy I was talking about, and the guy who did the what's it called, fight choreography for the Matrix.
Oh yeah.
They were like in like a triple alliance, and
They were in a
make
coup.
movies sometimes. East and West, something, the Cold War.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era known as the Cold War. Burn. So Snake, we're doing a covert Halo mission.
Do you know all of that by heart?
I know most of that, and it is. Anyway, let's move on. I want to apologize because I was meant to have the actual transitions done for this week with the actual voice lines done by good old Jake the Voice, my flatmate. But I've been so busy with TV work, I've not actually been able to do that. So let's just pretend that he's doing it. He's here in spirits.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
But
Is that a
wait,
good transition?
Andy, that doesn't say your topic.
What?
That
What?
says
What?
Game Awards.
What?
What is that? What does it mean?
Yes, it's the Game Awards.
It's the
ladies and
Game Awards,
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen.
They mean nothing. You mean nothing.
Hey. So yeah, you want to talk about the Game Awards, didn't you?
Yes,
Yes.
the nominees have been leaked. Announced. The nominees have been announced.
Hey.
We're going to do this in the order that they were announced, except for the first thing, because that's the game of the year, and I want to leave that for last because, you know, build up and shit like that. For the best ongoing game, Destiny 2. Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch,
Your moves
Tom
are too
Clancy's
much.
Rainbow.
Your actual camera froze.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like you're dancing like fucking threw it off. Your camera had like a fit.
Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege have all been nominated for the best ongoing game.
Ooh, what do you think will win?
Fortnite.
I don't want like if I was to choose, it would not be Fortnite.
If okay, what would you have chosen out of that?
Do you know what? I would say Siege because that's got a very dedicated fan base. It's being actively updated. It's being looked after and cared by the community, and they're not fucking spawning shitty fucking memes. So you know.
Well, they've been spawning pretty shitty memes, but pretty alright memes as well. It's been a mixed bag.
Mr. Eatwell chimed in saying he wants Overwatch should win, but Fortnite will most likely win. I don't think Overwatch would win actually.
I think it's the most innovative out of all of the games.
Yeah,
It got old fast, but like it changed up the most.
Reskinning
That and
TF2 was a
Siege.
great idea.
Oh come on. Oh come on, it's way different than TF2.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shut up now.
It pulls a little, out of everything. But
Yeah, mainly TF2.
I think Siege and Overwatch are the top two games there. I wouldn't be mad if those two won. I would be mad if like Destiny 2 is like the best ongoing game. I think that's just a courtesy pick, in my opinion.
Oh, mate, the only reason I own Destiny 2 is because they were giving it away for free.
Oh yeah, I I deliberately did not pick that up. I did not want that on any account of mine.
The only thing I want to say in terms of actual Overwatch is um they it's kind of just run dry recently, don't you think?
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah, it got old super duper fast. I'm just putting it on the fact that it innovated. It
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
the hero shooter was not a thing except for maybe TF2, but not really until then.
I mean,
They just smushed two things together, and that's all innovation ever is, isn't it?
you know what, I like it. Do you know what genre should have been a thing more so? And Smite touched upon this a little bit,
Mm.
but never really went full hog. They need to bring in what's it called? MOBAs and first person shooters. And I don't know if there's a game like that. I don't
Yes, there is.
I know Smite does a third person one that's not like top down. Is there a first person MOBA? Do tell. Don't hold out on me, man.
Made by the Borderlands, the
Ah,
sick minds at Borderlands,
I know exactly what you're gonna
but
say.
I forgot what it was called.
Same. It's not Heroes.
Attention, all units. Feminism is awesome. The video game.
Give me a second. Gearbox Overwatch.
Yeah,
That'll give me the name. Battleborn. That
Battleborn.
wasn't really a MOBA. That was just a copy paste of TF2,
It
wasn't it?
has no. It has MOBA. It has MOBA shit. You level up. You get gold from killing enemies.
Oh
It's got
yeah.
lanes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is just one of the game modes, but it's the primary game mode. Yeah, so it's got lanes, it's got towers, you
Oh,
level up, you
that,
shoot monsters, get gold.
that free to
Um,
play.
I think they did turn free to play at a certain point, but no one fucking plays that game, so what's the point?
You know what? Only because I want that to be a thing. Like I
Now
could
you
see
want to
myself.
give it a go.
Yeah. Now you say it like that. Um. I know I'm gonna be shit anyway. Because it's not on Steam. Or is it Born Without You? Oh yeah, Battleborn free to play.
Give it a go.
Um. Oh, and then you can get the full game upgrade, which is fuck that. I'm not even gonna go anywhere near that. It's the community's too dead, and it's just not worth it. Even if I do like the idea. Nah, just leave it. Not even gonna touch it.
Big shame.
Yeah. What other
Shall we
categories?
move to the next? Oh, sorry.
Are there any other categories for the Game Awards?
Yeah, fucking tons.
Yeah, man.
This is a big long segment, man.
Fuck me. Let's keep going.
Best game direction.
Uh-huh.
A Way Out. Oh, I shouldn't do that. A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Those are all some fucking great picks. Fucking amazing picks right there.
I
Like,
don't
this
I
is the first time I've ever agreed.
I don't really want Red Dead Redemption 2 to win, but I know
Why
it's
is that?
more of a narrative thing, so my reasoning would be wrong.
Go on.
Right. Okay. Red Dead just it was more of the same, but then it also strung the same out even further. Like the game just I looked at a bit of gameplay and it just looked boring.
Just like Red Dead?
No,
Mm,
it looks even more boring than Red Dead. That makes sense.
I've heard that criticism a lot, actually, yeah.
It
To me, it looks like a cowboy simulator. It looks like a very expensive game that's not for the general public. That's what it looks like to me. But yeah, I could totally sympathize with you saying it's boring.
yeah, because
I'd have fun with it though.
I don't know, maybe I could enjoy it because I thoroughly enjoyed Red Dead Redemption 1, but I
Hmm.
just don't see me enjoying Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, yes, it's got pretty and nice animations. Yes, it looks good, but how long is it gonna be before those 5-second animations keep building up and pestering you?
Well, that's the thing. It's supposed to, and I hate this buzzword, but be immersive. You know, that's how long it would. That's even faster than it would take in real life. You know,
Well,
the fact that you've got to eat and sleep and like do all sorts of other shit to maintain your character. It's more like a Daisy of cowboy games than it is
well,
uh than it
it
is
was the guy that did
audio one.
who was the guy that made Holy Grail? I can't remember.
Holy Grail. No, I don't
Yeah,
remember that game even.
no, the movie Monty Python.
Oh, Monty Python. Yeah,
Who was the guy that made that?
Monty Python.
Is that his name? I thought he had a proper name. I thought it was just like a stage name.
Oh, now that you say it, but I'm pretty sure was made by uh directors Terry Gilliam and Terry Jones, but who wrote it? John Cleese, Eric
That's
Idle,
it, John
Terry.
Cleese.
Yeah, but that's not him. But who's the main guy?
He's the main guy, isn't he? I don't
No,
fucking know. Anyway,
he
basically,
always plays like a side character.
the main thing I want to say about this is in the Holy Grail, they spend ages trying to sort out the mist, trying to get the mist to work and look right and get it dense enough. But then the main guy turned around and went, yeah, but is it funny? Is this mist
Yeah, all right.
funny? It's like, yes, it's nice, but is it funny? Is it detracting from the actual thing we're making here?
So if they had shitty fucking mist, it would be funnier. Is that what you say?
No, but basically what you're saying is it doesn't matter if the mist looks good or not because the mist isn't funny. It's not a gag. It's just
So
it
yeah.
looks nice, but is it worth having? Do you gain more from having it, or is it worth the effort you're putting in?
So with that, they're saying, "Fucking, is it worth having dramatic mist in a comedy movie?" And I'd say no.
It,
But is having quicker gameplay worth it for a pretty much a cowboy simulator? And I'd say no, that's not worth it.
well,
I'd say it's great the way it is.
is it what I personally feel like it's a game first. Yeah, it's not really trying to be. It's trying to be, as you say, a simulator. It's like say right. I'm not 100% as to how it goes, but I know you have to hunt animals to get the right pelts to make equipment. Am I correct?
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
So, am I correct in thinking you had to hunt a specific bear to get a specific pelt to then make a specific item?
more than that. The way you hunt is also extremely. Uh, I'm not going to say complicated. It's not complicated,
It's
but
in depth.
there are yeah, it's in depth. There are
But
requirements,
is it
and you also got to use the right weapon for the job as well.
is
You
it
can't
fun?
use a bow and arrow.
Is it
Uh, To certain people, yes. Not to the majority. No, I wouldn't say so.
Like me,
Like, okay, we were talking about Hearts of Iron earlier. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What would be more fun to you? Micromanaging your army to the point of like making division templates, to the point of trying to get weapons, resources, and food to your army, to the point of dealing with the politics behind your army, or a game like I'm trying to think of the equivalent, but
I'd say
okay,
Civ's
there's no
pretty dumbed
equivalent in
down.
time frame. Yeah, okay, not even Civ, like not a grand strategy game or even a 4X game. I'm talking about like a real time strategy, like which is way faster. You know, I,
Command and Conquer.
just yeah, yeah. Command and Conquer. If you were
Um,
to take Hearts of Iron and put it next to Command and Conquer, even though they're both strategy games, I forgot my original point. But what I'm trying to
well,
say is some people would find Hearts of Iron more interesting,
yeah.
yeah, because of all of its simulatory elements rather than
Well, I mean, because we're gonna have to move on. The point verdicts I want to put on that is Command and Conquer was made more for a mainstream audience. So it's meant to be fun first, whereas Hearts of Iron is more for the ones that want a more in-depth game. There's nothing wrong with being more in-depth, but I think the problem is they've diluted a series that was meant to be mainstream for the sake of realism. And me personally, I would not want to play a game where if you damage the pelt, you will damage the end product. I just want to hunt a bear, skin the bear, and then make a gun or a
it's a
pelt.
funny word you use there though, diluted. You know,
Um, I know it's a
they've
very counterintuitive term, but
I really think that they've honed in on this cowboy game and done everything cowboy-y and not tried to appeal to a mass audience by diluting it and taking away things like like skinning and like I don't know. There are a ton of things in Red Dead Redemption 1 that are not for the casual player.
yeah.
Uh
You got a point, but I will have to wrap you up here so we can because
Move on.
we have completely forgotten what this category was. Or at the very least,
Right.
I have.
Well, it's good to go into another little, every single time because
Yeah,
I only got one news story and it's not a big one.
that's fine.
Uh, this narrative, that is exactly the one that we were doing.
Yes.
No, it isn't. We never even talked about the games on there. A Way Out, Detroit, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. Which game had the best direction? I would say God of War, in
Um,
my opinion.
I haven't played the God of War, so I couldn't speak for it. So the only ones I could say is Detroit Become Human. I think if I'm correct, it does have a good narrative. Ignore the
Yeah,
gameplay.
pretty all right.
It does have a good narrative.
Mm-hmm,
Spider-Man, very good narrative. And I
mm-hmm.
think that would be in a shoe-in, but for the wrong reasons. Because it has a good narrative, but it has good gameplay. I think the two together is going to boost it up higher than sort of a game like Detroit, where the gameplay is not as eye-grabbing, so to speak. So I
It's
hope
it's
that
a it's a pick your own adventure start, kind of game.
I really
It's
hope that when they choose the game, they're not sat there going, "Oh, the gameplay of Spider-Man's really good, and it's got a good story." I want them to be like, "This is a really in-depth story and only talk about the story." That's the only thing that scares me.
well, this isn't best narrative. This is game direction. So I think
Oh,
it's like
okay.
more of a gestalt thing. Like it's everything. It's
Oh, you said best narrative like a second ago.
yeah, I did because I moved ahead because they've
I
got pretty
see.
much the same picks.
Yeah, no,
But
Spider-Man then. Spider-Man.
all right. Uh,
Spider-Man does
I,
not win an award, I'll be pissed.
best narrative: Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
Marvel
no.
Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's just cut Red Dead Redemption 2 out because I heard that halfway through the game the story turned shit.
Um,
Uh,
I also don't really care for the story. Like, I get it's meant to be a prequel, but like, I don't care for it. And if it's
mm,
not grabbing me, then I suppose it's losing points. But then I suppose it grabs a lot of other people, so I'm just gonna leave my verdict as it's not grabbing
uh,
me.
I'm just gonna go with God of War. God of War story is fucking amazing, and also
Yeah.
the music that goes with the story. Like, I think that music is a good way of storytelling, and God of War also gets that. Like, some tracks really complement what's going on the screen.
Ah, that's good. We move on to the. Oh, we have moved
No,
on,
we've
haven't we?
got tons more.
Yeah, we have.
Uh,
No, I meant like the next category,
oh,
but
category. All right.
no, I've just realised we went on. 'Cause we're sort of flipping to it. I'm tired. Okay, this is why I need the tea.
Enjoy your teammate.
I fucking am. Why do you think I got a big mug?
Shall we move on to best art direction or
Yes.
best art direction? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, RDR2, or Return of Obra Dinn. What?
Right. So,
None of these are what I would call the most artsy games of 2018.
oh, Brodin. Okay. They. Oh yes, that game looks amazing.
Oh, does
No,
it?
to be fair, they said art direction, never said best art, so I can give them a bit. Yes, it's a very nice looking game. Very inspired, I think the word is.
Oh, wow. I've never seen Obra Dinn before. It does
Um,
look very nice.
it's by the guy who made is that game about the cube? Is it Thingy Was Alone?
I don't know.
Um, let me just let me just find the developer. Lucas Pope. What did he? He's done quite a few games. Correct. Games by Lucas Pope. Fucking hell, this guy's got a bit mustache. Ah, he's done Papers, Please,
Hmm.
Unsolicited. C has no claim. 6 Degrees of Sabotage, but I've not heard. Basically, he's just got a. He likes to go for a very pixel arty art style, but he does make good games.
All right.
I mean,
The
obviously,
shaders do look pretty nice in this
yeah,
game.
and like obviously you can change them as well. Like it's like, oh, you can have one that resembles that of a IBM. You can have one that resembles that of a Game Boy. One that resembles that of a old Apple Macintosh.
Right.
I mean, it's just the
I
same
will
style but
say
with
I
different
forgot
colors.
what Octopath Traveler was, and its art is fucking beautiful. I think it should win. It's got a beautiful like depth of field effect that looks really nice.
Okay, so I don't know what just happened, but my music just came in and shot straight up to maximum. Okay,
Right.
that's very weird. Um, I don't, do I dare play it again?
Nah, don't
Okay,
do
I was
that.
just typing, and then all of a sudden it just went up to maximum. Okay then.
It's weird as shit.
See, I'm keeping it in like just in the background, just because it makes it sound, doesn't make us sound as boring, especially in the quiet times. Radio's taught me one thing. It's like just have some music underlying. Yeah, Octopath Travel. That looks good.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, very very pretty game.
do you know what? I
What?
think. What was the other ones? Red Dead, Octopath, Obra Dinn.
Assassin's God of War and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Odyssey should not be on there,
No, it
and
shouldn't.
I don't know why it's there.
God of War.
God of War had some pretty moments.
I think.
The turtle comes to mind.
Oh, we've got a picture of a giant serpent here. Um,
Yeah, the serpent's cool as well. That turtle is pretty.
who do you think should win?
Octopath Traveler or God of War? But God of War just has some big money moments, whereas Octopath looks beautiful all the way through the game.
I think.
Obra Dinn, I wouldn't be mad if it won either.
What is the category? Best art direction.
Yes.
I think maybe Red Dead would win. If I had to guess, I think Red Dead would win.
It's got good concept art, but the game itself looks like a Rockstar game. And that's it, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't especially stand out within its own company, kind of thing. In my opinion. I don't know.
I still think it'll probably win if I had to guess.
Oh,
Do I?
what do you think? What will win? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, probably. But you never know. Octopath's been getting some traction. God of War is fucking God of War. It made $1 bajillion. So best score slash music. Celeste, God of War, Spider Man, Nino Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2's music is fucking beautiful, but then again, that's Rockstar. They've been making really good music ever since Gears of War. GTA 5. In fact, this is the first game since GTA 5. I always thought that GTA 5's music was really stand out and like underappreciated.
Is
I don't
this
know why.
well? What was on the thing? Sorry.
Best score slash music.
And we have actually. Can you send me the list so I can just sort of like read it when I zone out for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Um. Yes. Sorry. I have to. The only reason I zoned out is because I read the chat and Ray popped in and said, "Did you know Eminem kart racing exists?" Now, I don't know about art direction, but
I want to take a look at this shit.
it's exactly what you think it is. Shit. Um,
Racing.
Game Awards.
What is it? It's like a. Oh, I thought it'd be like a flash game. What the fuck is on the Wii?
Yeah, it's a game. It's a game that exists. Got an itchy nose.
Big ew. Let's continue going through this though. What?
Yes. Could you send me
Uh,
the list so I can?
I did.
Oh, where did you send it?
Steam.
Steam.
Uh, I
Aha. So you
think
have.
Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War are the best there. Fucking beautiful music. Um, the like real, I think it's Celtic influences in God of War is amazing. And I just have a soft spot for Rockstar music since GTA 5.
Oh,
Um,
they always have good music choices, but I don't think scores is there.
no, their
Um.
score, go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
Some of their score is great, especially in even Bully as well. Bully,
Oh.
GTA
Boom
5,
boom
and Red
boom
Dead
boom
Redemption
boom boom
2.
boom 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 boom
Yeah,
boom
yeah.
boom boom. That see, I wouldn't
All
say that's
have
good because
amazing score.
that score got drilled into my head so hard that it pissed me off after a while.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, not even joking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's like, do
Is
you
there
have?
such a thing as having too much, being too iconic?
Yes, it's called too much of a good thing.
Yeah,
Um,
shame.
yeah, I don't know to be quite frank. Wouldn't tell you because I have not listened to the soundtracks of any of them.
Definitely would recommend Red Dead Redemption 2.
Could
It's
we
like
just
half Ennio Morricone and half Red Dead Redemption 5.
could we just
So,
appreciate that it's being presented by Spotify?
what do you mean?
Um, the best score slash music presented by Spotify.
It is.
Yeah.
Where did you get that info?
Um, Shack News,
Huh.
and then the next one, best.
Oh God. Okay, we're gonna have to have a conversation after this. I'm gonna ask you a question. So
Yep. Also,
just
you
remind me to
can
ask you that question.
you can send me it on Discord now because I found a way around the whole cam problem.
All right. Where'd you
Yeah.
get those glasses from?
I kid you not, I got them at like the student club thing,
Mm-hmm.
the engine shed and link.
All right.
Yeah.
You don't need glasses, do you?
No, no, they're completely fake.
Okay.
They were just giving them out, and I'm like, boom, tish, I'll take them. Although I do
You
want
look like you're about to say problem.
problem. Although
Uh,
I do want a pair of these. I've got them on my Amazon list. They're a pair of glasses that give you a blue tint on them,
mm-hmm.
which help when watching looking at.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my gadget list, is it? Uh,
Glasses gang.
just casually going through my Amazon. Here we go. It's Pro Spec computer glasses. Yeah, I'm plugging them. I don't care. I'm not sponsored. Just plugging them.
Hashtag not sponsored, but
Hey,
sponsored.
if I plug them enough, maybe they'll send me a free pair. I'm poor student.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yep. That's exactly how it works. What you on about?
Did I send you best audio design? Yes, I
Um,
did. Best audio design.
there you go. That's the list I'm looking at. Yeah, glasses game.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, we can vote. Do you want to put our votes in at the same time?
Oh shit, we can vote.
I don't know. It says voting open now, but doesn't seem like there's anywhere to vote. Maybe we'll look for it later.
Oh, audio design. Yes.
Audio design. Let me bring it up again. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza
Boo.
Horizon 4,
No.
God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and RDR2. I'd say Marvel Spider-Man.
We just appreciate that the last three are the only ones that require any ounce of creative freedom in terms of actual audio design. The top two is just get a car going vroom, and the top one is just get guns going boom.
I assume Black Ops 4 is there because of Blackout, where you need good audio design, otherwise the game doesn't work. Because you heard of Blackout, right?
Yeah, that's the what's it called?
Battle Royale mode for Black Ops. So unless you can't hear like clear footsteps and clear gunshots in the distance and shit like that, you can't really have a Battle Royale game. So maybe that's why it's there, or maybe it's because Treyarch fucking paid them as per usual. It's most likely the latter. So yeah, Spider-Man. I think that's the best one, in my humble opinion.
No Dead by Daylight audio design. Does it really? Does that thing even have like? Yeah, you get a heartbeat sound, which is really good in terms of its use, but its
Which
actual
one's
audio
Dead by
design.
Daylight?
Serial Killer. Basically, it was the counter to the Friday the 13th game. I say that, but it was
Oh
out
yes,
first.
yes. You told me about it before. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
problem with
has
that
good.
is that game has been out for a long time, so it wouldn't ever be counted.
Right.
I think it's only for this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, best performance.
Um.
Uh,
Ooh.
Brian Decker as Connor in Detroit Become Human. That's already my vote.
I mean, I've seen that meme where he paints the photo so many times.
Yeah, that too. No, that's not Connor.
Isn't it?
That's Marcus. Yeah.
Ah.
Connor's the hi, I'm the android from Cyberlife, over and over.
I mean, I've not played it, so I don't have a PlayStation.
Maybe watch a let's play. It's not the best game, but like it's a good story.
Hey, I'll
Uh
play it. They're games I want to play.
so Brian Deckard as Connor, trust me, he's a very good actor. Christopher Judge as Kratos in God of War. Fucking
Oh God.
his voice is gravelly, sexy chocolate, and also he's huge as fuck.
Good luck reading the next one.
Melisanthe. No, I did have it. Melisanthe Mahut as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
No.
I saw some of that shit, and nah, just nah. Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, but there were better actors in the same game, just because he's the main character. Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel Spider-Man. I didn't know he mocapped it. Props to him, like he can show some emotion. Like, have you seen? I know it's spoilers, but have you seen some of the later cutscenes? Like, by later I mean last cutscene.
Are we talking about the ones where Tobey Maguire cries?
Yeah, but this time it's Yuri Lowenthal. Like, he actually looks like he's really crying. Like, there's tons of emotion on his face.
Yeah, no, I've seen like a lot of his work, and even when he's not crying, frankly, a lot of people say if you want an Oscar award, just cry for a bit.
Uh,
And that is the most truthful thing I've ever heard. But no,
but
in
if you
terms
want
of
a game award,
his general acting is quite good, and
yeah.
I've got to give him prop. In fact, all the acting in that game is just spot on.
hmm Dr. Octavius is another standout.
Why does
Uh,
Doc Ock have so much fucking? I feel like I'm stuck in an endless loop of fucking Spider-Man 2. And
why?
just because most of the story revolves around Doc Ock, doesn't it? Well,
He's the
he's a
main
prominent
villain.
character.
It's like saying, "Oh, the Joker keeps showing up all the
See,
time for Batman."
well, he's not the main villain,
He is
really.
the main villain.
Oh,
Yeah, he
he's
is.
not. Well, in that game maybe, but generally Spider-Man's like nemesis. He's not. Um,
He, he's the leader of the Sinister Six. He takes over Peter Parker's like body for like a significant portion of the story. For like, you've never heard of Superior Spider-Man?
no. Are we talking about like
That's
Spider-Man general or just this game?
general.
Okay.
Superior Spider-Man is when Doctor Octopus has taken over Peter's body and becomes Spider-Man
Yeah, but we all know who
with the
the
goal of
best
doing
Spider-Man
better.
villain is.
Are you going to say the Green Goblin?
Mysterio.
I unironically like Mysterio, so don't joke.
Hey, loads of people unironically like Mysterio. It's just a shame that he just gets fucked over.
Yeah,
They just need to give him an awesome backstory. A fishbowl.
they will. He's in the next Spider-Man movie as the main villain,
Yes! Fucking yes!
and it's being
Oh!
played by Jake Gyllenhaal.
Don't know who he is. Gonna find out.
Yeah, go find out because I know you've seen him before. Uh he does a good. You ever seen
Oh shit, I recognize that face. What has he been
yeah,
in? Prisoners, Brokeback. Oh, Brokeback Mountain.
Spider-Man's energy is Carnage. I mean villain. No. Um
No, no,
Carnage is a big one.
Carnage he is a big villain, but he's like he's not a main
I
villain.
wouldn't call him his arch nemesis.
Yeah, like
I respect Green Goblin and Doctor Octopus. Or
well,
maybe if
Venom.
like he's not a villain.
Well, he's a big contender of the Spider-Man universe and a big
Yeah, but he's an anti-hero. He's not really.
well,
He's. It's
depends
like
which
saying the Punisher's a villain.
which story it is.
Yeah, but also like saying that for the Punisher as well. You can't call the Punisher a villain, even though he's fought Spider-Man.
Again, it depends on which way you look at it, because Venom's more of a villain than he is a hero. Like,
No, he genuinely wants to help people, but he eats people doing it. He's
not
the
all the time.
lethal protector.
But
Yeah.
so saying, yeah. So I feel like the amount of focus that is on Doc Ock just makes me feel like I'm stuck in the Spider-Man 2 movie, and that wasn't my favorite one. Actually, no. I think my favorites go in reverse order. Like
What?
I
3, 2, 1.
yeah, I don't like Green Goblin. I think his design's shit, and I think the story's worse. Mate, that fucking jazz scene is the best. I don't fucking come at me. I don't give a shit. Like, I
That's some
know,
beautiful audio right there, by the way. I was doing the Peter Parker dance.
I know, what is it? Was it Spider-Man director? I can't remember his name. Director Sam Raimi. Like, I know he hates it, but I genuinely think that was a good movie, and if they didn't shoehorn Venom in, then maybe it would have been a bit better.
Yeah.
The Return of the Green
Focused on
Goblin.
like one villain, like Sandman. The
Yeah,
movie was about Sandman.
yeah.
That
I
would have
like
been good.
Sandman. Also,
I like Sandman.
I'm
But they
upset that
brought in the Hobgoblin, Venom, Sandman, like who else?
you know what?
Rhino? Was Rhino in it?
No, he wasn't in it.
All right.
It was just Venom, Sandman, and Green Goblin.
Hobgoblin.
Oh yeah, because it's Green Goblin's son in it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
He
gonna look.
didn't wear the yellow, man. He should have worn the yellow. I like the garish yellow fucking suit.
Right, I'm gonna go through like a list of Spider-Man villains, and I need to list off all the ones that need on the big screen.
Do you want to go there? Okay. Do you want to go there? Because there's some fucking symbiotes. Okay.
Right. The symbiotes, they just come under one villain because we can't do them all.
No.
Maybe do a sequel to sort of the Venom one, if with not the Venom movie. I'm saying if they do a Venom movie with Spider-Man, maybe do
Mhm.
another one with Carnage. But I can admit that they can't. Spider-Man's got the best villains. Come on. So right, we have Green Goblin can fuck off. I hate him. Doc Ock, he's
Okay.
alright, but he needs better writing, I feel. Venom is amazing and needs to be done. Carnage, Electro, but not the Amazing Spider-Man. I swear to God, if you bring that up, I'll fucking stamp on you. The
Nah,
Lizard,
yeah.
again, not Amazing Spider-Man. Your camera's frozen, by the way, Andy. Oh, yeah, you're back.
No, I'm just really still.
Um, no, it did actually freeze. Like your mouth wasn't moving.
Oh, right.
Um,
Unironically, one of the best Spider-Man villains, Shocker. Fight me.
which one's Shocker? Is that the one where it jumps around using the shock
He
blast?
he he has gloves that vibrate super hard and send out like kinetic energy and shit.
At first,
So yeah.
I think the Lizard needs a better movie. Rhino, no.
No,
Like, he's a stupid character. Although he's a good character and I like him, you can't translate him to a serious movie.
Rhino's good with other people.
Yeah.
Like he's a what's it called? Sidekick to the villain.
Spider-Man, Sandman even is good. I just hate how they rewritten Uncle Ben's death again. Um,
Well, to be at Sandman's hands. Yeah.
yeah. Hydra Man can fuck off. Mysterio, love him. Vulture, I really don't get the love. I'll be quite honest. Who else? Oh shit.
Well,
Um,
the love of Vulture just comes from how fucking stupid he is. Like fucking sucking the youth from people as his main motivation is fucking crazy. But I also like the fact that they have you seen the new Spider-Man movie, Homecoming?
yes, I have.
That version of the Vulture way better as a mod like villain, don't you think?
Sorry, you cut out for a half of that, so I missed all of what you said.
For real. Why is my internet so shit nowadays?
Make sure you're closing most of the things that use up your internet unnecessarily.
I do.
Okay, I was just saying.
Um,
I
right.
I think Doc Ock needs to be written better. Also, can I just say that the Sam Raimi movies had the actors down to a T. You could not have chosen better actors for the roles they were playing.
True. True. Except for the extras, which I am convinced he chose shittily on purpose.
Maybe. Also,
Like,
Hammerhead. Can we appreciate Hammerhead?
come on, all the screaming women going, ah! Like, fuck. Hammerhead's alright.
No,
Scorpion,
oh, I love Scorpion. Scorpion's great.
he's a better Spider-Man. That's why he's so. He's the Nero to Spider-Man,
And
except he can't swing.
they,
Yeah.
um, I'm not making any sense for what you're saying here.
Are you for real?
Like, just then you sounded perfect. When you were actually making a point, just all over the shop.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm being deadly
Dude,
serious, man.
that's fucked up. I was trying to say he's a better Spider-Man. He can't swing, but like he has all the powers that Spider-Man has, plus the tail.
Yeah.
Like,
He uses his tail swing around, doesn't he?
yeah, and poison people. And he's got the strength. He's stronger than Spider-Man, faster than Spider-Man, can climb walls like Spider-Man. He's got his own version of Spidey sense
I like
and
Scorpion.
mecha suit.
Um,
He's like just better Spider-Man.
can I just say, like, Hammerhead. Have you ever played the PS1 game?
No. Is he
Right.
in it?
Yes, he is. And his literal ability is to charge at you head first.
That's retarded.
It is, and that's why I love him. It's so stupid. But yeah, I think we should move on because we've stuck on this category for a long
uh
time.
yeah, just to finish off though, Craven and Kingpin are two amazing Spider-Man villains.
Definitely. Although I do want to see like I want to see more love for Spider-Man characters like Spider-Gwen because she just looks pretty cool.
What do you
Um,
mean? What do you mean?
Mate, she's pretty cool.
She she's like the main character of Spider-Verse right now. The
She
current
is,
run that's happening.
but it's not. She's not in a mainline movie. That's like my most exposure to it.
Oh, well, actually, she is.
Is she?
Uh,
And
not
besides
are
Into the
you talking about the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse movie?
No, I'm not. I'm not counting that because it's like
Oh, it's
the.
like a cartoon. Oh, okay. I was talking about the comics, by the way. Like
Oh yeah,
the current run of Spider-Verse, which is happening at the same time as the thing coming out. So that just occurred to me right now. So I'm just reading an ad, basically.
Also,
She's the main character.
Agent Venom. He looks fucking awesome.
Oh, do you know who that is?
Shit. Is it Flash Thompson?
Yeah, it's sick as shit, isn't it?
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get brownie points from one of my viewers for mentioning both of them.
What, Agent Venom or Spider-Gwen? Yeah, I fucking love Spider-Gwen. I've been reading that shit. It's a good run.
Yeah. Anyway, we really do need to move on because we have gotten so
All right.
sidetracked with Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
Right. So yeah.
So best performer.
Best
Let's
games for
flash
Impact.
them, flash them, flash them.
Flash 'em. We spent
Right.
fucking hour on this nearly.
Yeah, but games for Impact. 11 Memories Retold. Never heard of it.
Same.
Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, and The Missing J.J. McField and The Island of Memories. Can we just skip this one? Because
Yeah,
I've never
because I've
heard of
heard
any of
none
these.
of them. Yeah.
Best Independent Game. Celeste,
Nope.
Dead Cells.
Nope.
I've heard of Dead Cells.
I
Into the Breach.
Nope.
Into the Breach is really good as well. Oberdin and The Messenger.
Right. Can I just say that the only game I've heard besides Return of the Obra Dinn is Dead Cells, but not for the game, but because of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Ah, right. Or
Dead
maybe
Cell.
that's why I've heard of it before. But Into the Breach is a really good strategy game where you control mechas. It's got nice pixel art.
Oh yeah.
Most of the strategy is from moving your enemy in a certain way.
Just Dead Cells.
So, for example, no, Into the Breach. So, for example, it will be like enemies have an attack. The attack takes 2 turns. The first turn you're charging it. The second turn you'll shoot it. And no
So
matter what happens, no matter how they get knocked about, they will shoot. So part of the strategy is, okay, there's my mecha's already had a turn. It's now my other mecha's turn, and the turn after that, the first mecha will get shot. However, it's in line to move the enemy. So you shoot it, move it, and then it shoots into nothing.
basically, not my cup of tea.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, definitely not my cup of tea.
It's all about planning a few moves ahead. Yeah.
The next category, ooh, this is gonna be an
Best
interesting one.
mobile game.
2 of them are yeah.
Best VR/AR game. Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, which I've heard is alright. Firewall Zero Hour, Moss, and Tetris Effect. Best action game. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. Far Cry 5 was not as good as I thought it'd be. I bought it. And yikes.
What was this?
Best action game.
Oh, you've sped through that. But you just completely skipped them.
Because fucking VR AR games like are shit. So I thought we didn't want to talk about it.
Mate,
that's all.
My whole category's on fucking VR.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. Like
Go on,
I know none of them, so I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, best action game. Call of Duty could suck my dick. Dead Cells don't know. Oh, Destiny, your favorite. So yeah, basically all I'm hearing is Far Cry is gonna win by default.
Yeah, probably. It did have good music, I guess.
I want to play Far Cry 5 because it looks like my sort of cup of tea.
It's fun to just shoot cultists, but otherwise it's just shooting cultists. Like it's nothing like Far Cry 3.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's
my
kind of
my cup of tea.
all right.
Um,
Um,
action adventure
best
game.
action adventure game: Odyssey, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Spider-Man. Moving on.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider of the Tomb Raider of the Shadow of the
And
best
Rise
role-playing
of the
game:
Shadow of the Empire of the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider or Redemption.
Um,
Um,
oh, here we go.
best role-playing game, or should we talk about that?
No, we'll just
Because
go straight onto role-playing game. Uh,
Dragon Quest
not played.
11: Echoes of an Elusive Age. Monster Hunter World. Actually, Nino Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Yes, my fucking jam. I need to finish the first one. Maybe I'll stream it for you guys. It's a fucking good role play. Writing is
Andy,
mm-hmm.
again, missed all of that.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna shout out to the chat. If he sounds all right, I won't keep stopping him. But if he does keep breaking up, I can ask him to repeat it if he
Yeah,
breaks.
let us know. Let us know.
Definitely. You're flickering for me, so I assume you're flickering on the stream. Um, but yeah, no.
If it gets too bad, should we skip the ep?
Nah.
Like if
We can still forge something out of this episode. Edit. You have generally cut off. Shit. Just checking my
are
bit
you
rate.
fucking serious?
Oh, you are generally just
700 ping.
what the fuck?
1,000 ping.
What is up with your thing? Andy?
Hello.
Hello. Right. Okay. I'm gonna cut it to a
I
break.
connected to another part of the network
Yeah.
and I'm now on 13 ping, which is the lowest I've been. So let's see if
Wonderful.
it continues with that.
Yeah. Um, should we cut it for a break at the right now, and we'll come back to it?
Uh, let's try and get through these as quick as possible.
Yeah. Should we? Did you want to talk about Pillars of Eternity, the game you was referring to?
Yes,
Yes.
but it feels weird saying it twice. But yes, it's my fucking jam. I realize
Yeah, you seem a
that.
lot better by the way.
Okay, sweet. It's my fucking jam. It's fucking beautiful. Writing's beautiful. I'll probably stream it for you guys at some point. See if I do. See if I don't.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't
oh,
actually got your Twitch on my end cards because you told me not to. So if you want to put
if
your
if I
thing,
do start doing it again, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. It's biggest Renian, so that's for sure. It might have an underscore. I'll pick it up for you, and then
yeah,
we shall.
I haven't got your thing on the credits. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh
I'll
damn,
message it to you.
I think
Um,
we'll skip bad games for this week. So I don't think you've got one this week, have you?
uh, no, I
No.
don't.
Yeah, we'll skip that
Okay.
for this week 'cause we're on an hour and we're only on topic 2. So
Oh, for real?
yeah, man.
That's all good. It's fine. That was the plan anyway, to fill up all my time with this.
Dick. But
Well,
yeah,
it's actually a pretty important thing. I think the Game Awards is pretty sick. I want if we got the time, I wanted to talk about what kind of things we expect to see.
yeah.
Like, for example, Hideo Kojima.
Fuck me,
Will he be there this
there are a load
year?
of categories here.
Yeah, there are.
Um,
Okay, let's
right.
rapid fire.
Yeah.
Rapid fire, yeah?
Rapid fire,
Okay.
or should we hit a break and then we can talk about it in more depth?
You know what? Yeah, sure, break.
Yeah, we'll hit a break and then we'll come
And I'll
back
hit the
because I'm get out of my house.
dab.
Um,
Like Wiz Khalifa.
like, fuck's sake. Right, I'll be back. We'll be back in a bit
How was
anyway.
that for you? Was that a hit or a miss?
Right, I'm blocking
I
Andy.
guess it didn't hit, huh?
Right, any applications are in the
You got a
Discord.
boyfriend? Colin?
application in the Discord. If you want to be the next co-host, feel free to sign up there. And basically, it's just going to be, are you going to do TikTok memes?
I bet he doesn't kiss him. What? That was great.
And we're back. So, yeah, I got back before you did, so I was just playing a bit of Payday. And I look over to my side and I see your faces there, like,
I
um,
just appeared. Sure.
just here. And yeah, no, I just wanted to pop downstairs because one, my cup was empty. Two, I can hear screaming next door, but I thought it was downstairs. So I just wanted to see if everyone's all right. So,
Yeah, cool. Should we continue with the list then?
yeah,
Sweet. Best family game. Are we interested?
best family. Yes, I want to see what family games we got.
Mario Tennis
Oh, we missed
Aces.
fighting games.
We did. Oh yeah, we should probably
did.
talk about those because
We
I
did, because
fucking love
that's your
fighting
cup of
games.
tea.
That's my cup of tea, boys. Check it out. The Funk Soul Bro. It's my cup of tea. I love my fighting games.
Oh, mate.
It's the old trusty fight stick. I'll probably stream some Tekken, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna get back into streaming. I'll stream some Tekken after this.
All I'm hearing is I'm gonna get back into streaming.
I'm gonna get back into streaming.
So yeah, so Blaze
Yeah,
Blue.
it's Biggest Rini on a capital B, capital R. Check it out, boyos. In the future. Right. So
I can get it whilst you're talking. I can get that all up and set up for you.
Oh, thank you. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle by Arc System Works. I forgot which one this is. If it's the one with Fire Emblem and Persona and Ruby. Yeah, it's the one with Fire. It's a cross between Blaze Blue, Fire Emblem, and Ruby. So think of that what you will. Apparently the Japanese voices for Ruby are really shit. Because it's not Japanese. But there you go. It's the weirdest crossover event in all of history. Maybe you should give the game a go. ArcSys does some fucking good fighting games.
Wait, it sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah. Except it's Ruby. Dragon Ball Fighter Z by also ArcSys, paired with Bandai Namco. Yep.
I will just say that most of fighting games for me is what if simulators, and that's when I enjoyed them the most.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional by any means, as you know. And
yeah, you don't have to be. I'll teach you the basics sometimes in a stream.
God, please no, don't do this.
It's a lot of fucking fun to just get good at a fighting game, in my opinion. In fact, I spent maybe fucking 20 hours or some shit just learning how to get good at Tekken, and I got to a respectable rank online.
Respectable rank?
Just a respectable rank. Since Season 2's coming out, I might do the same thing again.
Yeah.
But yeah, ArcSys is half of the fucking docket on this. Blaze Blue and Dragon Ball Fighters Z, because they make really good fighting games. I think they're coming out with a third one, Kill la Kill fighting game, which some people are excited for. Soul Calibur 6, I'm so hype. I love Soul Calibur.
Hasn't Soul Calibur 5 just come out?
Ages ago. It was on the Xbox 360.
Oh, what's one that's just released then? Because I'm sure there's a new one.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got Geralt of Rivia as
Geralt of Riviera.
As a fucking playable character as DLC. It's got 2B as DLC. And it's gonna have other people. That is the fucking question, and the question also is this game good? Yes, it fucking is. Street Fighter V Arcade. So the best family game out of Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo. What's that?
Oh,
is that the cardboard?
That's the cardboard.
Ew.
You know what? It was a good idea.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It's
when you realize what they were doing with it,
what were they doing with it? It was cardboard.
They were teaching you the fundamentals of not only the Switch, but the programming as well. Like, because they didn't just go, oh yeah, you can link things together and boom, tish, now they work. No, they actually taught you programming. Whilst
Did
you,
they?
yeah, from what I've heard about them, yes, they did.
Okay, maybe I think a bit more about it, but
But
it's fucking
it
cool.
still was really expensive, and I can sit behind anyone that defends it, argue against it with that, because it was expensive.
For cardboard.
Yep, for fucking cardboard.
Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. I guess Mario Party will win.
Why did I think you was about to say Stalin Party?
Super Stalin Party. Get rid of the Trotskyist plot. Purge all of the everybody, and
Forget about everyone and think of yourself.
yeah,
Stalin Party.
the Stalin Party. Back the Chinese Communist Party that has lasting effects today. Fucking Stalinism can be felt all around the world to this fucking day.
What are you on about? Where was we? Right, yeah,
Strategy games.
I've just sorted out the thing, so yeah, your Twitch is sorted.
Thanks, mate.
Let me just
BattleTech.
Battletoads.
BattleTech is that strategy game that's made to be like the board game BattleTech, but people like.
So all I'm hearing is I should zone out because strategy games definitely not my thing.
Possibly. Frostpunk, that's the city management game where
Oh
you.
shit, that's a game I actually could get behind.
Yeah, it's a Frostpunk city management. Apparently, it's not that great. It doesn't last that long.
Apparently it's brutal.
Yeah,
But I can.
I heard that it's easy. Like once you get the hang of it, like the rest of the game is just a walk in the park.
Yeah, no, I can imagine that. But that's like most games, isn't it? Once you learn how the game works, then it's gonna.
No, not true. Like you can get familiar with the whole point of the game, and it can still pose a huge challenge to you, like Europa Universalis, which is really complicated game, but tons of fun. Into the Breach, we were just talking about it. The Banner Saga 3. I don't know anything about the Banner Saga. Do you know anything about the Banner Saga?
I've heard of it.
All right. And Valkyria Chronicles 4, which is a really good series, I've heard. Like a World War One or World War Two.
Wasn't that an anime as well?
Yeah, it's an anime game set in fantasy World War One or World War Two kind of thing.
I've got that game.
Yeah. You should play it. It's like one of the best strategy games. And you'd probably like it because it's...
Don't say because it's anime, because I don't watch anime. I know exactly what you're going to say.
It's like a third-person shooter.
Oh yeah.
But you have a the amount of movement you can do and shots you can fire
like
is
Worms.
based on AP. Yeah, like Worms. In fact, it's a lot like Worms.
Yeah, to be fair, I did see that and it was like, yeah, that reminds me of that.
Fuck, I've never thought about it like that before. It is a lot like Worms.
Yeah.
But it's got more strategy elements than Worms, but yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Worms 3D, right? For PS2.
Definitely. Or Hogs of War with Rip Mail. God damn that game.
It's a fucking good game. Best sports/racing game. Best multiplayer game. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, or Sea of Thieves. Why is Sea of Thieves even there? I thought the game didn't even work.
Well, Sea of Thieves. Wait, sorry. I was reading a message. Where are we looking?
Best multiplayer game.
Why is Sea of Thieves there?
It's a bit gay.
I thought like no, because admittedly it seems an enjoyable game. Objectively, I thought it came out last year, end of last year.
No, I think you're thinking of something else.
I don't know. I thought
the Rare
it was.
game, or is this the Rare game? Oh, it is the Rare game. What am I thinking of then? Either way, Sea of Thieves, weird as shit game that has no content.
Yeah,
Shall we move on?
definitely.
Best student game: Combat 2018, Dash Quasar, Jera, Lif, or RE Charge.
Oh, sorry, because there's a lot going on blowing up my messages at the moment, so as you can tell, I'm a bit vacant. But Fortnite definitely should be up there. It's a good game. If it doesn't win, then
Oh, you're still on best multiplayer game. I
yeah.
thought we
So
moved on.
I had to track back because I had zoned out a little bit,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Uh yeah, sure. Fortnite best multiplayer game, I guess. I wish it. I wish there were better things on there. For example,
Oh, I mean, no. Let's be fair to Fortnite. Although it's a meme and it's for 9-year-olds and it's the big popular one to bully at the moment, it's a good game. Okay,
it's
I
got good game mechanics, I guess.
I
Yeah.
definitely prefer PUBG objectively, but you can't
Mhm.
deny that it's got a good player base, it's got a good gameplay, it's maintained well, it's got longevity, it's got a lot of stuff going for it. Like it's
Yeah, all of those things are
yeah,
true.
yeah, and yeah, what does Monster Hunter have? It's got like a niche following of Japanese fans and maybe some. Is it strategy? I don't really know what kind of game that is. I've never played it. I want to play it, but I've never played it.
It's mon- it's it's basically a set your goals, hunt the specific thing, do the mission, and then rinse repeat.
Well, let's look at what Fortnite's contesting against, because that's the shooing for me as a winner. Um,
Hmm.
not me personally, but what I think would be. Call of Duty is washed up. It's like that.
Yeah,
It's like that. It's like
Blackout may bring it back from the dead, but
that.
yeah, no, it's dead.
It's like that granddad who comes round every now and then. It's like, all right, granddad, you know, he's nice to have around,
Ah,
but you,
I'm Call of Duty.
yeah, he's nice to have around, but you wouldn't take him on a day trip.
Would you like a Werther's original?
Would you like Battle Royale?
Back in my day, we had 1v1s, not 50v50s.
Destiny 2, that is literally Destiny 2 is literally the second try of Destiny 1. They wanted Destiny 1.
No.
It fucking is. They wanted Destiny 1 to be what Destiny 2 is now. They just fucked up Destiny 1 so hard that they had to try it again.
The sequel is the second try.
It is. They did not want to make a sequel. They weren't intending it. The only reason they had to fucking
Okay, yeah, that is true. That is true.
the
It's the reboot.
the only reason they had to do a sequel is because there was too many holes to patch that boat.
Hmm.
Monster Hunter, again, a niche. Sea of
I don't
Thieves,
think it's that niche.
it's got a niche compared to Fortnite.
Okay,
And it's
yeah.
got a niche even compared to Call of Duty and even Destiny 2 to an extent.
Mm, yeah, okay.
Um,
Okay. I agree with you there.
yeah, and Sea of Thieves, it had a big following. It's died down. Everyone's just seeing it as a piece of shit now, which is a
Yeah,
shame because it's a game
no
I wanted to
content.
work.
It's
Yeah,
basically a chat room.
it is.
Maybe that's a bit too harsh, but it basically is.
Well,
All these
I would do it.
student
I would still
games,
play
I've
them.
never heard of them before, but they were made, I'm assuming, as part of a games tech degree.
Yeah,
Because these are all universities that were the developers. So I'm guessing these are all games tech degree, like final year projects that actually made like a splash and people like. But I've never heard of any of them. So shall we move on to the best debut indie game?
yes. Yeah, let's go with that.
Never heard of any of them.
Yep.
Shall we move to the best esports game?
Do you know what? I'm gonna look at one of them whose names actually took me by surprise.
Hmm.
Yoku Island Express. That's only because I read it as Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I read it as that as well, but I didn't want to say nothing.
It's a fucking platformer. Let's just skip this segment. Um, fucking sick of platform. Indie, pixel art, fucking platformers. Whoa, side scrollers. Woo! Stop fucking doing that. It's like saying it's a. Do you know what indie games are? They're the student films of games.
Yeah,
They,
yeah,
like
I'd say so.
everyone think
No, they've got a ton more.
each one thinks they're unique. Each one thinks they've got a special crux. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them
Okay,
fall into the
looking at
same
them like that.
traps.
Yeah,
It's
I see
um,
what you mean.
thankfully they're not digital homicide, but they still fall into the same traps. Oh, we're pixel art, we're creative, oh, we're unique. Yes, there was one guy on it, but for fuck's sake, make something unique.
I
Like,
prefer low poly 3D art now to pixel art.
yeah,
Not even voxels, just
the,
like
the 90s look. I'm looking for more of that, to be quite frank.
I think that looks way nicer. Yeah, and it's just as easy to develop. Yeah, bring that back.
Yeah,
Best esports game: CS:GO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. I didn't know that CS:GO was still a thing. I thought that
it's
died down.
it's a very big esports scene, and it's still getting developed. Guess what game's not on here though?
What?
TF2's competitive mode. Ooh.
Harsh. You
Um,
didn't have to kick them while they were down, Connor. You
oh
didn't have
mate.
to do that.
Right, so
They're
CS:GO.
cry-
I
He's
think
crying on the floor and you kicked him. How much of an asshole do you have to be?
Like, for
Okay.
fuck's sake, if he did what we all asked him to, instead of sat there fucking trying to make it big, doing his own little thing, why don't you fucking go out there and fucking make an update for Man vs Machine?
I don't play it.
No one
I
does.
think that's the reason why no one plays Man vs. Machine, man.
They would if they fucking get updated with content. They've only right, Man vs Machine has only ever had two updates. One was the release, and the other one was fucking someone else. Proper updates.
Mm.
There was like little tweaks here and there, but they don't count. But yeah, CS:GO has had a consistently level competitive base. Dota 2 had a big one, then it's gone down. I think it's sort of just under CS:GO. Don't quote me, but it's around that area.
Mm.
Fortnite, big one because obviously Big Man Ninja. League of Legends, again, same thing as Dota, except I think they've got more of a
Is
thriving one.
Fortnite really an esport?
Yes,
No one's competing.
yes, it is. People do.
Okay.
People do win money.
I posit you a question.
Yep.
How does a Fortnite tournament work?
Same way as a standard game. If you win, you get money. I know it's not exactly like that.
So every single tournament's capped at 50 people. Or is it 100 people? I'm not sure.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know they have had Fortnite tournaments.
All right.
Do you know what I'm not seeing on there? This pisses me off.
What?
Wake Champions. Because that game is really...
It's not as big as you think it is.
I
know it's
know.
really good.
It's really
I don't
good.
think good is the barometer for this. I think people are really looking for most well played,
I know. That's what's pissing me off. Why is no one playing it? It's a very, very good game.
I'll play it with you, baby. I'll play it with you.
Please. Soothe my wounds. And Overwatch, cough, cough. No one gives a shit.
Yeah. It's barely an esport. Best esports player.
Just skip
Sonic
this because I know none of them.
Sonic Fox is so fucking cool. If it's the guy I'm thinking it is, oh my god, he's amazing. Yep, it's the guy. Okay, so he's a furry, yeah, and he won all of Mortal Kombat 10 tournament as a furry. So like, yeah.
Wait, in a fursuit?
In a fursuit. Actually, I think he has worn fursuits to tournaments before, but I'm not sure if he did this time. But yeah, no, it's absolutely hilarious the way he destroys people. But yeah, that's Sonic Fox. I don't know who. Oh, I know who Takedo is. He's also a fighting game player, but he plays Street Fighter more. So I haven't been following him recently because I haven't been following Street Fighter recently. I have no clue who the rest of those people are. Best esports teams. I haven't been following any of these games. Do you know any of these teams?
Don't give a shit about any of them.
Best
International.
mhm,
Oh wait. Is this coach or no? You just did teams. Oh
teams,
yeah.
yeah.
Cloud9 don't give a shit. Fnatic don't give a shit. I don't do esports. Is this obvious?
A little. maybe you'd pass in a convention. Maybe
I literally only know two of them.
what?
F
LOL and Dota.
no, Fnatic and Cloud9 is the actual.
Oh yeah, true.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
those are the
like,
only ones I know as well.
yeah,
I think I've heard of OG actually, maybe.
Cloud9 has a Dota team as well.
Oh, I thought that was Dota. Okay, yeah, that was LOL.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah, Cloud has a. I think Cloud also
Have
has a
you heard
CS:GO
about what
team.
these people get up to? Like they live in a big house, they get women all the time, like prostitutes sent over to the fucking mansion that they all work in. They just do nothing but play their game all day.
I mean, to be fair, they're a lot more repetitive strain injury inducing levels of playing. They're not doing it for fun.
Hold on. Are you trying to say that the prostitutes are to make sure that they don't get RSI after a hard day
No,
of
no,
clicking?
I have no reason for that. All I'm saying is they're not just playing the game for fun. Ignore the
Okay.
prostitutes. I don't know. Can't justify that. I can't explain it. I suppose they're having a good time.
Okay. Imagine you're all day like this, yeah? You're all day playing your fucking Dotas, yeah? But that's got to do hell on your fucking wrist.
Yeah, and
You
also it's
can't,
like
you
people.
can't whack off at the end of the day.
Oh, fuck
You
off.
gotta get someone else to do that for you, you know?
Well,
Otherwise, you'll get RSI.
another one is, and keep away from the fucking prostitutes. Um, another one is well, imagine you got to play a game, okay? You play a game, you enjoy the game, you're having fun on the
hmm
game, then you get
hmm
good at the game, and then you get
hmm
told you got to keep playing the game. It's like, but I'm bored of the game. It's like you got to keep playing the game though. It's like, but fine, I'll keep playing it. It's like, yeah, but you can't just keep playing the game. You got to be good at the game, and then we'll whip you if you're not good enough. It's basically a job, but involves video games. It's just as sadistic as a regular
No.
job.
I think competing and a job is two different
And you get a bit of
things, you
fame as
know?
well, you know.
Not just that, like, if you don't enjoy it, then you're not going to be good enough anyway, you know? So you're instantly off the team. Nah, you got to enjoy it at some level. Like, imagine if American football had been like, I don't like football. I never like football.
Well, it's not like he never like football. It's just more the fact that you do it for fun, and then you got to carry it on after the fun.
Yeah, true. I understand what you're saying.
Should we skip everything to do with esports? Because frankly, we don't know enough about
Yes.
it. Uh,
Content creator of the year.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Who are these people? Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokimane, and Willy Rex.
What is Pokimane?
I don't know. I don't know who these people
I'm gonna
are except
fucking
Ninja,
I'm gonna
who, by
search.
the way, Ninja died recently. So can we get an RIP? He died of ligma. Uh,
Ligma? What's Ligma?
okay, let's start. We're done with that. And
um,
finally, the last one, game of the year, which I
oh,
wanted to say for
Pokimane
last.
is a Asian lady who plays Pokemon.
Oh, I got
Oh
it.
wait, no, she plays Fortnite and League of Legends. Okay, not even Pokemon, and she's Canadian, but looks very Asian. Okay,
Okay.
okay, moving on.
Game of the year. This is
Uh,
the big one.
well,
Okay.
I'm not getting a list for Game of the Year.
It's
What?
at the very top. I saved it for last because
Oh,
it's the most important.
game.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Yep,
Celeste, God
yep,
of War,
yep,
Spider Man,
yep,
Monster Hunter
yep.
World, or Red Dead Redemption.
Spider-Man. Should we move on now?
Yep, Spider Man.
No,
Okay.
like actual talking.
No, we talked about Spider Man at length. Like, it's a fucking great game.
No, I mean more in terms of Game of the Year. Do you think these are good selections?
Let's take a look at it
Well,
again.
let's have a look at what
It
Celeste
didn't
is.
seem offensive to me the first time I read it. Yeah, I haven't heard of Celeste, but
I have a feeling that there's got to be more good games that have got. Oh, it's a fucking pixel indie game. Don't give a shit anymore.
ah, uh, I think that selection's really good. I don't think RDR2 had the splash. Well, okay, it had the splash, but
Yeah,
I think
but
it's
not in a good way.
no, not in a good way, and also like it's too new. Like it's like imagine if my game got inserted in, and I just made a game in like a night. You know, I know that's okay. That's a horrible example, but if I came out with a game tomorrow and that got into the Game of the Year list, even though it got good reviews, I'd say that's too early. No one knows what my fucking game is after playing after one day. You know,
Yeah.
much in the same way, RDR is nowhere near as old as God of War. And God of War, the hype's died down, and people looked at it critically and still said, "Yeah, it's a pretty good game."
Yeah.
People
Um.
haven't done that with Red Dead. They're all
Right.
Marmite on it.
Um. I'll be back in a second. I'm not gonna put on a break. I'll literally just run downstairs and back up. So,
I'll put
um,
it on a break anyway then.
I'll put on a quick break. Yeah. Okay. It'll be a
Yeah.
quick one, and then we'll come back to what's it? What's the next topic?
The news.
Games we're excited for. Any games we're excited
Oh
for?
yeah, true.
Actually, should we just skip that because we don't? It's the
Yeah, we
same.
have almost no time.
So literally just go to the news.
Even we could skip the news. This has been the news.
Uh,
Go
well,
on.
we'll get that one story because otherwise we're literally just gonna be doing the game awards and then ending it.
Yeah, that's what this podcast is an event.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, back in a minute then. Hello.
Hey, yo.
Hey. So what topic are we going to before I switch it off break? It's just news, straight to news.
Uh, sure.
We already had one topic and it wasn't really newsworthy, was it? It's
Uh,
your call, man.
nah, let's not do it.
Yeah.
Save it for next week. Yeah.
Yep. Right. Games we'd like to see. Is there any real games we want to see? What did I put in my docket? And if not, we'll just skip this one as well. Again, slow
Oh,
week. Plus,
you haven't transitioned.
I know I haven't. I'm just still deciding what.
Oh, right.
You,
Games we'd like to see.
I'll save
I
up.
had one.
Oh, you got one. So we'll do it then. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be a quick one. Then ball bag off.
So, Yee. So I'd really like to see a.
You
I,
need a face lamp, honestly. Like you.
I do. Hold on. What happened between now and then?
I know when you're. I know when you have your documents up, it reflects off your face, so you look really white.
Oh
Hey.
my god. I'm a face. I have a. Okay, I need that face lamp then. Okay.
But yeah. What's your games you would like to see?
Right. So I would, and stop me if I've already said this on the podcast before.
I probably
Really
forgot.
like.
So
Hmm?
I would have probably forgotten. So you know.
I really like a heist game that's really more in depth than a payday. You know. I feel like I've said this before though. I've been thinking about it a lot. Um, the main thing I want is haggling and what's the word? Talking back and forth with the cops, trying to stop them from coming in.
Oh,
Um,
negotiation.
Negotiation, yeah, like a
Ah.
dialogue wheel system where you could piss off the chief or get the chief more on your side, and that would affect how things would come off. And you just shout out the window or something, you know. If you do certain actions, like if you're hostageless, depending on the chief, that might be a good thing or a bad thing, you know.
Oh, that'd be
Or if you,
interesting.
yeah. So, yeah. No, that's the kind of thing I'd want to see, you know, in depth
I mean,
movie style heist system.
you can always bring it back up another time with more depth once you got to it. Again, because we've gone for a long time, so I'm just gonna make this one quick. But
Mm,
do you, right, I believe I've spoken about a game where you play as a paratrooper, or
hmm
based off of Medal of Honor Airborne, which is one of my favorite shooters, even if it is a buggy piece of shit. Um, well, why not? What's another thing that I would find cool? Well, ODST from fucking Halo. Why don't we have a game that is basically like, maybe not Halo, because quite frankly, the Halo franchise has just died at the moment, and I don't care what anyone says about it. I have no interest in it since Reach. But what if it was the same style of game where it's ODST? You have to you sort of shoot your pod down. Um, so you get basically a big open map with set objectives. Um, Usually it's if it was following the airborne kind of deployment, you'd choose where you're about to shoot and it would launch the fucking pod down. So you can either choose to drop into a safe area where you know you can get supplies, items, and whatnot, or you can choose to jump straight into the middle of enemy battle, which could probably be the worst thing for you. Still do it if you want to.
mm,
Then you would have to complete one or two objectives, and then those two objectives would then those two or three objectives would then funnel into the end game of the mission. Basically like a reverse tree. Instead of like having one path going out, it's multiple paths going in.
yeah.
Yeah, which is again cool because it means the start of the mission it plays in with the whole where you choose to land kind of thing.
Mm.
So you could choose to land in one area and get that objective out of the way.
I like.
First.
Sorry, go
No,
continue.
no. Oh, that's basically it.
That was basically it. I really do like games that have multiple, like way a lot of ways of tackling one problem, like Metal Gear Solid 5. or at least the early parts of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
They give you a billion options to tackle one simple task. So that's the true freedom, because they all have their pros and cons, rather than some other games that are just like, here's a billion ways to shoot someone in the exact same way, you know?
Or here's a dialogue tree that results in the same fucking outcome.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
one pisses me off. Um,
So, yeah.
yeah. Move on to my topics. Get this wrapped up
Hmm.
because Mrs. is popping over tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Um, right. My topic. Right. So, I'm an advocate for VR. I love it. But is VR just a gimmick? Do you think it will be, a fun little toy? Expensive one at that, but do you think it'll just be a fun little toy in 10 years' time? Do you think it'll be an alternative way of playing games? Or do you think it'll take over the way games are played? Because in terms of movies, it's 100% a gimmick. Not worth it. If you're doing it for movies, it might be fun if you've got a VR, but you won't be running to the shop to watch the latest fucking Alien in VR. It's too early, it's too experimental, and there's no ground rule set on it. How you get your crew there, how you set it up, how you film it, all that jazz. So in terms of gaming, do you think it's a gimmick?
You
Like
positing that question, or is it a rhetorical one?
that is that. This is generally what I'm asking. Do you think it's a
Yeah.
gimmick?
No, I don't think it's a gimmick. I think that it's just purely based on technology. The kind of VR that we have right now most certainly is a gimmick.
Well,
VR like
yeah.
holodeck from Star Trek.
A lot of
That
games,
kind of thing would be beautiful.
a lot of games are gimmicky and obviously show off the technology, which is
Mhm.
that's how you get people interested. You show off gimmicks, and then they go, "That's cool," and then they develop for it and make proper games. A lot of
Yeah,
games are like there was that Psychonauts game. I was like, "That looks cool," but it was so short, so limited that it just felt like it was a tech demo, which annoyed
yeah.
me, even if it was a good game. Um, but it's things like the Wii motion controls, 100% a gimmick,
Mm.
100%. Motion controls with VR, and that's enhanced experience.
And sometimes it does take off, like with VR chat, which still has a huge fan base to this day,
I fucking want VR
especially in
chat.
Japan. It's
Oh,
free.
I know, but I don't have VR.
You don't need it.
Do you? Fuck, I'm
No.
downloading that now.
Yeah, go download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play it keyboard and mouse if you like.
Oh, mate.
You
I'm
just
going to
don't
download
have
it too.
access to some features like moving your arms about or changing facial expressions.
Yeah, is it on Steam?
Yeah,
Ah, here it is.
you
It's
didn't
all one
know.
word. It's on
Yeah,
one
it's
word.
for
I
it.
searched it. I searched it. It's like it wouldn't show up. It's like, oh, it's one word.
Oh, right. There's no space. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Um. Yeah, and it never would have taken off the way that it did if not for the fact that regular PC players could play it too.
Yeah, I would have thought that.
Not many people
But
have VR, you know.
ultimately, is it just another chat room or something like Habbo Hotel or Gmod Towers? Is it
You're talking about VR chat or VR?
VR chat? Is that just like a chat room but with the gimmick of VR attached to it? Because
Yes.
I'm getting
Um.
I'm getting very
It,
much vibes of
it's got multiple gimmicks. It's got the gimmick of you can make any 3D model and be it.
yeah, I've seen
Which has led to some zany shit. More than that, you can put any 3D model down in your world, and yeah, you like anybody can be any 3D model. You know, like you don't
yeah,
have. Yeah.
like the
So
headstone from Dark Souls.
headstone. Oh, hello, that one.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so fucking. I think that's most of the appeal. Either role play or just memes from becoming other models. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just yeah.
You okay, man?
Oh yeah. Just a second. Just stuff happening. Just sorting that out.
Mm.
But yeah, no. Ultimately, I'm good. Yeah, chat. Yep, that's downloaded. Done that. Um, we. Oh, hello. Skipped frames. 16% 1 second ago. Ah, okay. That's fine then. Um, yeah. So should we move on to? I think we're going to skip question time today, aren't we?
Yes, most likely.
Only because I think the 2 breaks have killed our chat. So, let's go straight on to open letter and then wrap it up.
So my open letter is to Cliffy B, if I can bring it up. Cliff Blazinski, the man, the myth, the legend,
The human refrigerator.
the oh boy. uh, this is weird as shit. I've lost my notes.
Ah, yes, yes. I remember that. The time
There we
Cliff
go.
Blazinski?
Blazinski.
Blazinski lost his notes.
Dear Cliffy, go fuck yourself, okay?
We'll go to a strong start, boys and girls. Strong start.
Strong start. Uh, right. So it's absolutely crazy how crazy you've become, okay? I think that it's all gone to your head a little bit. I think that just because you made Gears of War, you're not quite the developer that you think you are, or even that you lead the same team. I respect the fact that you love your team, but you got to work on your management, man. You can't be uh the leader of your own company and then piss off your producers by making absolute utter shit. And also, I saw that little exchange, Cliffy. I saw that exchange on Twitter because he was making this isn't in the letter right now, but
Just
he
context, yeah.
context, yeah. Um so he was making a allegory saying that a certain thing was capitalism because of such and
Oh
such reasons.
no, no.
So in response, someone said, "So does that mean that your games are communism because they made no money?" And he immediately shut down his whole Twitter. he, he went on private mode. He's back up now, but he went on private mode, told the guy to eat a dick, and just left.
Oh, you went full private. Ah.
So I say again, Cliffy B, go fuck yourself, grow up a little bit, and maybe get another Twitter account because you'll never recover. Love, Andy.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was my open letter.
All I'm getting is he's doing a Randy Pitchford. Pitchford.
Pitchford.
Yeah.
I forgot who is he?
Gears of War spokesperson or developer? I don't fucking. Oh, I'm skipping more frames. Ooh, that's exactly what I mean.
What is going on with the internet today? I think
I
it's
think that's more my soft hardware even.
ah
But
shame.
it's all right.
Randy Pitchford.
Yes. He is the guy who I know he did the spokes. He was basically like the Todd Howard of
Gearbox.
yeah, Gearbox.
Hmm. Okay. Huh, he helped develop Half-Life for the Dreamcast.
Half-Life for the Dreamcast, did I hear?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did. Gearbox did console ports back into the of Half-Life,
All right. Yeah, he helped bring Halo 1 to the PC.
and then they helped make trash. I mean, Borderlands. You know what? I love Borderlands, even if it is a buggy mess. Like Borderlands 1 was very buggy.
Hmm.
Like even to the
But
point where the DLC is like very buggy.
it did charm a lot of people though.
Yeah, it was a nice buggy
Us
charm.
included. We had a bunch of fun on it back in the day,
Oh
didn't we?
yeah, I remember the first time I played that game. Basically, another mate, Callum, not our Callum, other Callum. Not gonna say his surname, but it begins with a B, and I assume you know who he is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep,
I was gonna ask B or D.
yep. Well, I bought the game with the DLC, and the first thing he did is he took me to the General Knox Armory,
Yeah.
where he had just finished it. I had not. I had also started a
Hmm.
new game and was level 1. The DLC is a level 60 area.
Hmm.
He just did. He was playing Lilith, so he just face walks away. He just face walks the fuck away and just left me to deal with a fuck ton of level 60s that were all aggro on me. I'm like,
So
ah!
insta die, right?
Yep. Do you remember the first time you played? I think I did a similar thing, except I just didn't ditch you. He was shooting
Yeah, you
fucking
didn't ditch me, and I kept in the corner and just kept on hitting him for 1 damage
guys. I'm
every.
contributing.
I'm contributing.
One, one, one,
Yeah,
one, 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 one,
yeah.
one,
No,
one, one,
those were
one.
the days. Those were the fucking
Ah,
days.
they were the. This is the reason I wanted to have the what is it, gaming analogies, the stories, gaming stories thing. These
Oh
stories
yeah,
are nice,
true.
but we couldn't pull
They're
them all
good
one
as a
day.
tangent. They're good as a tangent. They're good as.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it works better that way. But yeah, I think that's our week then.
Our week.
Our week. That's this week. That's just this podcast, weekly
Yep.
podcast done. Yeah.
So now for the news with Andy.
Oh fuck's sake, no, no. So we'll cut out to the credits now then.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Hit the yeet.
Hit or miss.
I
What?
bet he didn't miss.
Huh?
For
Oh my god. I'm not to be offensive or anything, but
Asian people? Gah!
anyway,
She sounds like a boat going off at harbor.
love the ones when she goes her, but it's fucking like goes anime and just shit fucking launches out the mouth.
Yeah,
Yay!
I'm
Nothing
a fire
appeared.
and a laser.
Well, yes. Here we have. Do 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 do. We have my credentials. So me, Demon Lead. You can find me on Twitch at DemonLead629. You can find me on YouTube at DemonLead629, or you can find my main channel at Demon Lead just general without the 629. You can also follow me on Twitter at DemonLead629. You can also follow Big Man Andy. Do you want to follow this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find me on Twitch, Biggest Reno. Find me on Twitter, Biggest Reno. Find me on Biggest Reno. That is to say TikTok, Biggest Reno. And if you want to send us a little message for us to read out on the Gmails, hit us up at goodgamewellplayed@gmail.com. If you want to just send something privately, if you want to just say thanks or hi, just send it there as well. If you want a meme, send it to my Twitter. Yeah,
Yeah, boy. No, we take memes. We take memes. But
we take
also,
them. I take them as currency.
yeah, pay the quarter fine or pay with your life. What is it? Something like that. Anyway,
Serve your
also
sentence.
podcast every live every Monday at 9 p.m. on Twitch. That is Twitch/Demonly609. If you are watching this afterwards, or you can find us on YouTube. It's Demonly629, which is where these podcasts get uploaded every Wednesday at 9. So Monday
Mm-hmm.
for the live one, upload on Wednesday. And thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.
Bye bye.